And hello everyone, welcome to another Let's Play. This is Myrokos, and today, after a bit of a hiatus because things got a little busy there for a moment, I figured let's resume our adventures of Hildibrand. While I was away with just grinding some tombstones in preparation for the next relic weapon upgrade, and just trying out some other content like variant and criterion dungeons. If you ever want to see some runs of the variant and criterion dungeons, let me know. So with that, since this is Hildibrand, let us start Hildibrand up with Hildibrand. The Spectacle of Inspection. Delian is ready to embark on another crusade for the truth. Oh, bad pun. Myrokos, what suspiciously auspicious timing. I was just thinking of you and suddenly you appear. As I am sure you recall, Master Poopoo claimed his purpose in coming to our world was to search for a missing comrade, which is of course merely a cover for his true objective, laying the groundwork for a full-scale invasion. Yeah, I doubt that, but I understand the skeptical masses will demand proof of this sinister operation. Thus did I decide to bide my time, keep my eyes open, and let things play out. And no sooner had I resolved to do so when I received word concerning the Inspector. It seems they've made progress in tracking down our alien friend's friend. This could be my chance. I say my chance, but I can hardly stand against this cosmic conspiracy alone. You are coming along, yes? I wouldn't dream of letting you investigate Poo-Poo by yourself. The truth will out, or something truth adjacent at the very least. Then let us be on our way. They were headed to Pelika, and we don't want to miss even the smallest development. Okay, we gotta go to Pelika. Oh, Master Poopoo doesn't have any dialogue. Myrokos, you came. The lunar crew is back together. And he's ostensibly still on his way. Okay. Let's talk to Hildibrand. My loyal associates come to admire the spectacle of inspection. Have you? As well you should. Look, Master Poopoo, Myrokos has come to help. Yep. Thank you, Myrokos. You are too kind. Wait, you can no more poo-pooing? I was gonna say no more poo-pooing? You speak a language now? No echo or universal translator once it's required? It was no great chore to master your tongue. The grammar and syntax is relatively simplistic. Such a terrifying intellect. What hope do we have to prevail against it? So, how did you narrow down the search to this particular area exactly? Why, my tried and true inspector's sense, my dear fellow. All the perceptible and imperceptible signs pointed me in this direction, although they did neglect to include a precise location. That's par for the course, alas. For that, we must rely on another tried and true inspecting technique, interrogation. Spread out, everyone, and question the locals on any poo-poo-shaped sightings. Yeah, you're cute on him. Now that you mention it, I did see something like that in the west of the Shroud. Might have mistaken it for a small child, if not for the way it moves, sort of a furtive scamper. Creepy. Let's see, do we have any more of the NPCs? Yeah, there they are. And now Poo-Poo has dialogue. We must check in with Master Poo-Poo. Ragamuffin. Oh, now she's tossing. No, the syrup goes over the pancakes. If I may, have you perchance come across an individual resembling this delightful blue ragamuffin here? Ragamuffin? Yeah. Where's Delian? Presumably he's somewhere around. Okay, oh yes, I spotted just such an odd little creature in the jungle on my way back from the city's markets, only it wasn't alone. It wasn't? It was in the company of a rather unusual gentleman. Sickly pale he was and radiating an unpleasant smell. I felt obliged to keep my distance. You plan on tracking down this unsettling pair then? You're a braver soul than I. Huh. I wonder what the other... Yeah, the sack counter has to say. Additional dialogue was appreciated. I think I'll stay out of the jungle for a while, the western reaches at least. Myrokos, have your investigations borne fruit? My known carefully crafted queries place an individual of Master Poo-Poo's proportions in the south of the Shroud. He said something to the west. To the west, your sources say. Oh, there he is. I asked around, and there have been a few sightings in the jungle somewhere to the north. The north? If we have sightings to the north, south, and west, then that must mean... Master Poo-Poo has more friends here than he realized. I am not that gregarious. I have precisely one friend on this world. Could it be doppelgangers? No, no. Too simple, too obvious. It is more likely the same alien wandering the jungle, being spotted in different locations by different eyewitnesses. Which just means we need to, I can't believe I'm suggesting this. Split up and search the whole area. A fair proposition. Very well then. Oh, are we launching a search party? Oh, Godbird's here. But Father, have you been following me? Nothing of the sort. I was engaging in feats of physicality while my mind grappled with the mysteries of Mandervillian weapon forging, hoping to turn perspiration into inspiration, as it were. Given the way the first weapon stage is created, that's a little worrying. But I am afraid the burning fields... wooden men are poor muses when compared to the stimulus of a worthy opponent provides. Mayhap if I join you and the indomitable Myrokos in your endeavor, then happenstance will deliver the challenge I require. You are continuing the case of the silent correspondent, yes? Have you need of an extra pair of eyes? Never hurts. As many as you can spare. I was about to assign teams to the search, as a matter of fact. This village sits in the Shroud's east, so let us divvy up the remaining directions, shall we? Nasher and I will head south. Myrokos and Master Poo-Poo to the west, if you please. DeLorean, you and my father have the north. And that's Delian. Well, it could be Dandelion. Also, the Shroud of Sangha is awfully big. How are we to keep in contact, much less coordinate our efforts? Link pearls, probably? Though I may also have Whisperweed. I had special link pearls made for just such an occasion. We can chatter in each other's ear as much as we like. Are you mad? The Charmaians will listen in on everything we're saying. Really? All the way out here? I shouldn't think their hearing is that good, but seeing as you mislike link pearls so much, Lord Guardbird can hold the one for your team. Well, I have whisper reads from the first. Those should work. Link pearls, what a tremendous foresight. Now let us proceed with our investigation. The inspector wishes us to search in the west of the jungle. Yes, I will follow your lead. Oh, great. Poo-Poo is now accompanying you. Thank goodness I'm not totally restricted while walking. One moment. Yeah, Autumn was so desperate to leave the room, she wound up shutting the door and then getting frustrated. So it goes. A river flowing right at our feet. Many stars have I visited in the cosmos, but precious you have such a bounty of water as this one. Your home is a rare treasure. Huh. That's interesting. Did not... I see no trace of my comrade. But what of these black-furred beings? Are they friends of yours, fellow people of Aetheris? Those are a type of Sasquatch, by which I mean no. Vaguely people-shaped perhaps, but not people. Not particularly friendly either. There is a greater variety of species here than I anticipated. I shall have to collect more samples. Let's keep moving. The rock formations on this island remind me of my home star. They have the same vibrant hues, the same stark beauty. If only... never mind that, we have a friend to find. No sign of my friend here either. But these white-furred individuals, they are surely one of your civilized races, yes? No? Apologies for the technical issues and as well as potentially missing some... Nothing, not even a little burnt circle of grass. The friend I'm looking for, we grew up together. We were always together. We even shared the same dream to roam the great expanse of the cosmos. We worked hard and supported one another until we both had starships of our very own, then the universe was ours to explore. How fleeting that feeling of triumph. But that is another tale entirely. I simply wished to express how dear this friend is to me. Hello? Is this thing on? This is Nashu. We think we may have found Pupu's friend. Come to Purusha as quickly as you can. Yes, let's take my starship. It's the fastest way. Okay. Hail, dear comrade of Master Pupu. We come in peace. Pray reveal yourself. Oh no, it's the Mandragoras. Oh no. Wait, you're the Mandragoras. Yep. I know that gentlemanly overlord's voice. Master Hildibrand, they said you were trapped in slumber, but I rejoice to see that is no longer the case. Gods, it's one of the walking dead. Yes. Greetings, friends. I am a proud member of the Gentle Deadmen and disciple of Master Hildibrand. What brings you here to Thavnir and in the company of Lenosha's infamous vegetable menace, no less? Good questions. Allow me some few precious moments of your lifespan to explain. It was time when the maggots in my skull grew restless, and it was the time when the maggots in my skull grew restless and wriggly. Tales of spoiled seedkin terrorizing the region of Bosnia reached our undead fraternity. So on their behalf, I traveled afar to recruit a rotten mandragora. Oh my god, this thing was such a pain when I was in the Southern Front. After making his acquaintance, the festering fellow wished to introduce me to his brethren, who he assured me were no less rotten. Thus did I make next for Lenosha, when I might that I might extend a fetid hand in friendship. When I arrived, however, I learned that one of their companions had been abducted by a strange flying vessel. That what was a gentle dead man to do but aid in the search. I turned to the Thavnarian Truth, that reliable bastion of supernatural rumor-mongering, and lo and behold, an alien craft matching the Seedkin's description had been spotted here on this isle. Needless to say, we embarked on our journey forthwith. One of our faithful readers. I am pleased to see that even in undeath, the hunger for truth is not wholly subsumed by the hunger for brains. So we find ourselves on the case of the misappropriated Mandragora. This abductor will not evade my powers of discernment. Soon we'll need a case to carry all these cases. An abductor. I have a feeling we won't need to look far. Yep, here I come. That may have been me. Forgive me for taking your friend. In my sample collecting frenzy, I must have mistaken him for an edible plant of some kind. Understandable, you would not be the first to confuse a mandragora with a salad ingredient. The main thing is that he is reunited, he is returned to us unharmed and uneaten. All's well that ends well. Now, if you'll excuse us, we should be getting back to Thanalan. Rotting flesh and humidity is an unpleasant combination. Still seeing a bit of a lag, but it works. My apologies, Master Poo-Poo. We seem to have missed the mark this time, but I swear to you I shall not rest until you are reunited with your comrade. I almost believed your keen inspector's sense to be a form of prognostication, but it was really just following your gut. And I'm afraid vague inspectorial feelings will take us only so far. We have an entire world to search, and for that we need, I don't know, a veritable army of inspectors. An army of inspectors. Of course, I can simply clone a multitude of Hildibrands as I did before. Now, let's not do anything rash. Oh dear, that ship's matter duplication facility has been temperamental for a while, and now it's broken down completely. This clone is the last I will ever produce. Then where is it? Oh my, oh no, no, oh dear. Did he seriously just get deflated? Wait a minute. What the heck? He's blocky. My name is Brandy Hild. Inspector Brandy Hild? Why is he so blocky? The cloning process must have failed partway through. Allow me to euthanize this abnormality. Is it on him? No, don't. Let's not do anything rash. Unlike my former replicas, this one is highly unlikely to be mistaken for me. And seeing as we're looking for extra helpers, I say we press this undefined fellow into service. Welcome to the team, Inspector Brandy Hild. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. Lucky though this inspector may be, that Master Poopush could so easily attempt to replicate a living, thinking being. Alien technology is so advanced I can scarce differentiate it from magic. I knew the duplicator had been unstable, but I pushed it to perform anyway. Now look at what I've wrought. Not only is this clone a poor imitation of the Inspector in form, but in force of personality as well. Assistance, please allow me to be of assistance. Oh ho ho, never a dull moment around the Mandeville men. Blocky Brandyhild. We made quite a mess of that temple ruin, but thanks to Father, it looks as... oh, it's back to normal. It looks as good as new, or would that be as good as old? In any event, I look forward to tackling the remainder of the case with my charming new contemporary. I am delighted to be a part of it. Oh, look how shy he is. He really is very charming. Generational bonding. An unperturbed Hildibrand seeks to resume the search for Poo-Poo's comrade. An unexpected but invaluable addition to our ranks. With our numbers thus bolstered, I say we are ready once more to dive into the fray. Perhaps, but what of our strategy? We need a new approach. If I may, assuming Mr. Poo-Poo's acquaintance pilots a craft of similar design, then might we not instead attempt to locate this starship? Such a striking vessel will have drawn more attention than the comparatively tiny being in question. He has a point. The Truth receives a large number of reports from readers claiming to have observed unidentified flying objects. We could review said reports, those that meet the criteria of shiny, silver, and saucer-like, naturally, then remove instances which we know to have been Mr. Poo-Poo. That should narrow things down considerably. Indeed, what a fantastic idea. Well, I'm glad you approve. Ah, ha 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 ha. Just the kind of brilliance one might expect of one's clone. I was about to make the very same suggestion. Well done, Inspector. I hope I have not overstepped my bounds. I am but a shadow of the original after all. I have a stack of back issues stored in the workroom I use in the city. Poo-Poo can help me sift through them and cross off the sightings that were definitely him, shall we? And Autumn is not wanting me to use the mouse. Inspector Hildibrand, Inspector Brandyhild with uninspected introspection. Inspector Hildibrand inspected Inspector Brandyhild with uninspected introspection. Ouch, I think I just twisted my tongue. Dorian has taken Mr. Poo-Poo to peruse his store of past publications. Let us enjoy a brief interlude until they return with the results of their investigation. Are you sure it's wise to leave them alone, though? We finished going through all the back issues. If we discount the areas we know Poo-Poo to have visited, it turns out that there was only one other sighting of a flying saucer in Garlemald. The account itself was sent to me by an Imperial soldier named Numerius, really, who appears to be a loyal fan of the truth. All the way from the Empire, your publication has an impressively wide readership. Our audience has always been universal. After all, the desire to know the unknown transcends all borders and creeds. The saucer was spotted during the Imperial War of Succession. Beyond that, there were no meaningful details. Are you serious? You were running around all the way back then? Then we must visit this soldier, a fellow in Garlemald, and wring from him the entire tale. I agree, this is our only lead, and we've no choice but to follow up on it to Camp Broken Glass. Core, it never gets any warmer here, does it? Nope. You just get used to it. Everyone present and accounted for? Where's we appear to be missing Master Delian. Nope, there he is. My apologies, but I had a hunch that I thought might save us some time. I spoke with some contingent officers, you see, and our Numerius is on the roster of allied Imperial troops. That does certainly make things easier, and were they able to point you in the direction of this numerous chap's posting? Yes, Numerius is currently with his unit organizing the supply dump at Form Patons. We should head over there and hope he can spare a few moments to talk. The chill here seeps right into your bones. How are you all not shivering in that unseasonal attire? A Mandeville man is on a mission. A man on a mission feels neither heat nor cold. I'm not sure how one's frame of mind can overcome the reality of frostbite, but then again, reality always seems relative around the Mandervilles. Hello, is there a Numerius here? I am Delian, the editor-in-chief of the Thavnirian Truth. I've come to follow up on your eyewitness account. The editor-in-chief himself, what an honor. I wish there was more to the story, but everything I know is in my submission. I've not left to tell. Unless you've something else to share. Didn't you say you saw the saucer as well? Oh, I did more than just see it. This was around the time when the fighting with Nervous faction had escalated into all-out war. You understand. I'd been assigned to an anti-aircraft cannon and was actively surveying for enemies when this silver vessel flew into view. Some new kind of war machina, I presumed, so I opened fire and knocked it out of the sky. Presumed? You mean you never got a look at the wreckage? We were at war. I wasn't about to venture onto the battlefield to indulge my curiosity. It's probably still out there somewhere. We have to find that flying, or should I say fallen, silvery saucer. Do you have any idea where it crashed? Not an exact location, no. Then we'd best have the god's own luck. Garlemald's capital region encompasses malms and malms of icy wilderness. If I may, do you happen to remember the approximate speed and bearing of the saucer and the position and firing angle of the cannon? More or less, I think. An artillerist without a head for numbers wouldn't be long for the profession. That should be sufficient. Thank you. Oh. You okay? Well, I have it. The starship impacted the Earth 1,360 yalms to the northeast of our current location, give or take a few yalms. How in the seven hells did you arrive at that conclusion? Physics, presumably. Elementary algebra, my dear Delian. Assuming the craft belonging to Master Pupu's comrade is of similar construction, determining its trajectory is trivial. My brilliant clone. Ladies and gentlemen, I was about to offer the self-same conclusion, but once again he has beaten me to the punch. Hooray for Inspector Brandyhild! I seem to have stolen my progenitor's thunder. My apologies. 1,360 or so yalms to the northeast of here. That improves our chances, chances of our search from near hopeless to rather hopeful. Let's go and find this fallen saucer, shall we? But who's that guy? Oh, and the Lalafell who smells of cheese is still stalking. Creepy, but who's the guy all in black? We still haven't found out who he is. Tut-tut, silence please. I must still my mind and quest a field with my senses. Wherever could it be? No, now she's on hot soup, blazing hearth. And the Lalafell who's not so good at hiding. I mean, come on, you stuck out like a sore thumb. Oh, to always have such precise coordinates when hunting otherworldly phenomena. Half-buried pot. I doubt this is it. A half-buried pot in the snow, nothing alien to speak of. Here's Brandy Hill. Had someone thought to record the wind speed and direction, I might have calculated the crash site to the nearest ill instead. Huh. Although promising at first glance, a closer inspection reveals this debris to be the wreckage of some vanquished war machina. Did I speak with Godbird? I don't think I did. Oh, such an invigorating climate. A scorched and twisted scrap of metal plating, a starship like Poo-Poo's could have been reduced to a similar state were it hit by artillery rounds. Oh, found it then. Oh, what have you found there, Myrokos? Scorched metal plating. An exterior panel. This is from my friend's starship, I am sure of it. Debris from the crash landing. I see no other pieces in the immediate vicinity, which means the vessel may have weathered the barrage and made good its escape. Another possibility is that your comrade recovered most of the wreckage, or some as an unknown party did. You're saying someone may have made off with our cosmic visitor, saucer and all? I say this is altogether different, an altogether different kind of alien abduction. Anyone seen Nashu? She was sleeping earlier. Now that you mention it, where is my loyal assistant? Help! You have to help. My beloved Miss Nashu has been kidnapped. What again? Some cad claiming to be an agent of Dr. Luge, came and took her away. He told me to tell you, and I quote, "If you want your precious companion returned alive, then Myrokos must be pleasant and must present himself at the Tower of Babel, specifically the Magitech servicing facility." Don't forget that part. The gall, the temerity, the audacity. My stalwart aide spirited away under my very nose. My apologies, but who are you? A close acquaintance of Nashu, I presume? Me? Oh, no, I just happened to be passing through this snowfield. I'm a snowflake inspector, you see, no two alike and all that. Anyway, enough about me. You need to go and save Miss Nashu. Alas, a chance to stretch my legs. What say you, my son? Shall we get this rescue mission underway? Indeed we shall. They left without us, even though this doctor fellow asked for you by name. Furious. It's their way. We have a duty. Another abduction, and yet all I can do is wonder who that odd young man was and why he smelled so strongly of cheese. Forget the missing starship for now. Nashu is in imminent danger. Was it imminent or immediate? Imminent. Okay. I've collected what evidence remained of the crash, but solving this mystery will have to wait. The case of the abducted assistant calls. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry for the intermittent pauses, just grappling with the tech issues I've been having. Meanwhile, at the Tower of Babel... all shall fall before Supreluge. With this new and improved body, revenge will finally be mine. Oh, come on. You will release Nashu this instant. What are you two doing here? I specifically asked for the adventurer. Be gone before I unleash my fury prematurely. Oh, this promises to be a proper battle. I see no reason to trouble Myrokos. We tackle this menace as father and son, the mander of all men, together. Agreed. I'll not waste my appetite for vengeance on the side dishes. Hired thugs, time to earn your pay. And where did these people come from? Oh, a little warm-up before the main event. Okay. Get them. Okay. I can't believe we got to control Godbert. Uh-oh. Okay. Uh. Nice. Sidestepping, yep. Okay. What now? Okay. I guess limit break. Now's our chance. Yep. Yeah. Wow. Not sure how that's going to work, but oh, okay, that makes a little more sense. The Mandeville Man. Victorious again. things seem to be well in hand. Wee don't get ahead of yourself. Oh, come on. There you are, my loathsome nemesis. I saved something special just for you. Okay. Oh, now we're getting a football. So first volleyball and now football or American soccer, depending on how you look at it. Yeah, and that was a lovely nap. Oh, did someone build a Magitech servicing facility while I was asleep? No, you were abducted and taken here. Nicely done, Inspector Brandyhild. Once more, the clone has put the original to shame. Inspector, please, I am but a pale imitation of your ideal. I knew keeping company with the famous Myrokos would lead me to a worthy challenge, worthy of breaking a sweat at least. You've done all the work for me. You've done all the work for me. Oh, so we can be excited or we can be a little miffed. Yeah, be excited. Work? This? Just but a playful skirmish compared to your usual do-or-die dilemmas. The villain is vanquished and Nashu is returned to us safe and sound. I say we head back to Radzatan to regroup and rethink our position. Your comrade yet lives, Master Puhu. I am certain of it. Take heart. Let us continue the search. There's the excitable youth. Phew, I don't know what I would have done if Miss Nasher had been harmed. Clearly I need to track her comings and goings more closely. You were right behind her. How could you not? Little creep. I remember standing in the snow and dreaming of being warm, then suddenly it wasn't cold anymore. Isn't that odd? Maybe I should fall asleep in uncomfortable places more often. To Garlemald and back we have journeyed, yet this is just the beginning of the case of the silent correspondent. Come, my friends, the shard of saucer we secured shall lead us onwards to new discoveries. Wait for me, Inspector. I don't know which way is onward. I should follow him, shouldn't I? Yep. Well, wait for me! The final word from yours truly, if I may. Complexities of Godbrand's techniques had me flummoxed, I confess, but I do believe this recent spot of exertion has proved just the inspiration I required. When you are ready to proceed with our endeavor, pray drop a word in Master Geralt's ear. I shall make myself available forthwith. Until our next meeting. Thank you for assisting with my investigations, Myrokos. Once again, our travels were rife with inexplicable phenomena, and yet I am no closer to exposing Poo-Poo's well-concealed conspiracy. So it goes. He will slip up one day, though, and you and I will be there to catch him. Meanwhile, somewhere in Thavnir. Okay. What the? He is the master of disguise, but who is he? You took my coin and you failed. What audacity that you should return, seeking my largesse once more. I deserve your scorn, but I promise you your plans are in danger so long as that tenacious pest yet lives. I know of a path to victory, a forbidden path, one which demands the manifestation of the divine. Wait, are we summoning a primal now? You have my attention. Okay, now to, let's see, do I have... Yes, I do. Nearly 2,000, fossils. I can safely go Crucible of Alchemia. Myrokos, how are you finding the mandrel weaponry of yours? Seeing as mine was the hand at the forge, the answer you're looking for is bloody marvelous. Still, it can always be better, and it sounds like Godbird's ready to build on the bare bones of what we produced so far. I shall call upon his lordship. Myrokos, so good of you to come. I've had my nose buried in that mystifying manual for what feels like feels an age or more, but my decoding efforts have at last borne delicious fruits. It would seem that to further enhance the ethereal conductivity of our weaponry, we must apply yet another variety of meteorite, much as one produces sparks by smashing one rock against another, a rare chondrite in this case. The true key to the process, however, is something rather more intangible. Well, don't leave us hanging, you overdramatic peacock. Tell us already. My ancestor's tome is... well, it is as much journal as it is instructional guide, and Godbrand details a history of failure to elevate his creations. As he was an accomplished warrior as well, he thus removed himself to the furthest reaches of the wild, where he sought to vent his frustrations upon the most fearsome fiends that crossed his path. This battle clarity filled his spirit, and miracle of miracles, his very next attempt at augmentation was a resounding success. So you see, the missing ingredient in Godbrand's recipes for refinement was the sublime tranquility achieved in the wake of an invigorating victory. I myself received the blessings of battle-based enlightenment on my travels with Myrokos, following a mildly strenuous encounter with one Dr. Luge. However, I contend, Master Geralt, that your martial meditation is as yet woefully inadequate. You think me smashing skulls against skulls instead of ingots will somehow improve my forging instincts? I guarantee it. In fact, until you triumph over this trial, I suspect the next rung of Mandrill mastery will forever remain beyond your reach. Not that I expect you to charge blindly into fisticuffs, nay sir, I prepared for you the perfect opponent. Myrokos, if you be so kind as to join Master Geralt at Windweft, I shall be with you momentarily. Okay. He wants me to fight some poor sap out at Windweft. Waste of bloody time, if you ask me. Okay. here I am, so where's me perfect opponent? Eager to begin, I see. Capital. Follow me and we can get this clarifying combat underway. A flimsy little mammoth. Now I ain't a warrior, but feast your eyes on these corded arms. If this were a tavern brawl, the smart coin would be on the smithy. Combat mammoths can be pretty tough, though, as it should be, which is why I've set this fellow's battle parameters to the maximum level. Right then, let's do this. Tricky little bastard. I know what this calls for. A generous application of Mandeville mandated lubrication. What did you just slather me with? Only the finest Salamanderville, my good man. Feel it sink into your muscles and augment your natural prowess. 'Tis the oil of champions. You know, I do feel oddly powerful. Yeah, but doesn't that stuff, like, never work? Oh, no arguing with success. Ah, take that, Tin Man. What a rush. I've never wanted to forge Summit so badly. Is this that battle enlightenment you was on about? The very same. In your heightened state of awareness, our enhancements are sure to be flawless. Then let's get to work. As before, your drop will be to bargain for meteorite chunks from Jabruna. Rowena knows to supply her with the contract we need. I'll head back and warm up the furnace. Oh boy. Oh, even at its weakest, watching my mammoth do battle is always a treat. You never set it to its maximum. Nice. Yes, I actually had this axe-wielding gentleman's to set to his lowest parameters, and while the Salamanderville does stimulate circulation, it has no other special effects. The most daunting opponent you see is the person of the mind. Even should the battle itself be a charade, the positive momentum one gains from prevailing in what was perceived to have been a mighty struggle is no less real. True. And then move on, and it's like it never happened, which is unfortunate. Now, if you would kindly see to procuring the conduit, I must attend to my part of the preparations. Yep. The furnace is roaring and ready. Let's have them new space rocks then. Right, send for his lordship and we can break out the hammer and tongs. Okay. Success. Now our collaborative masterpiece taken to new heights, the amazing Mandeville Rod. What did I tell you? 'Tis undeniable, 'tis the undeniable results of your martial awakening. I still have me doubts on that front, but 'tis a thing of beauty nonetheless. On the topic of masterpieces, Myrokos, should you desire to refine any other armaments in your possession, pray call upon my artisanal protege here. He too has found enlightenment in the crucible of battle and stands ready with a clear mind and steady hand. Well, I'll be around as usual to make sure it meets me demand and standards. Are you pleased with your weaponry's new appearance, by the by, or were you mayhap more enamored with its previous incarnation? Oh, I do understand the attraction of simple elegance. Which is why we've begun offering a line of Mandeville weapon replicas. I'm opening a storefront here on a trial basis, so please do bless us with your patronage if you feel so inclined. And I thought Rowena was a glutton for commerce. Our work is as aesthetically pleasing as it is practical. It would be foolish to leave such an obvious business venture untapped. Merchant talk aside, how much longer until we properly perfect your ancestors' creation? I get the feeling we've scarce scratched the surface. An excellent question and a difficult one to answer. In breaking the cipher, I've come to realize that the manual is but the first part of an incomplete set. Incomplete? You can't be serious. Where's the bloody rest of it then? Presently unknown, finding the continuation of Hildibrand's guide shall consume my waking hours. Then occupying A table at the Mehan will consume mine. You're lucky they've got an impressive selection of spirits. Once again, I do apologize for the interminable delays. Fare thee well, my friends. I shall depart on my quest without further ado. Replicas can now be purchased from the House Mandeville vendor. And there's the vendor. Okay, and with that, we've completed the next part of the Mandeville questline. I'll take a break while I sort out the technical difficulties that I've been having with this part, and I get to do some editing for this part before it's visible on YouTube. If you liked what you saw at any point, please like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. Give me a follow on Twitch. Hit the notification bells, and I shall see you anon.